Wait, what's going on? Wait, what's happening? Guys, I know we're kinda like coming back. Okay, we're trying to get back, everyone. I have no idea what just happened. Okay, and let's go with Words on Tree because we definitely are having technical issues. HUD. Where do we have everything? We are having technical issues. Okay, what? Why did you... Did anyone do any redeem while things were not going well? And I can't even tell where we're at the moment either. If anything is up and running. Okay, we are back. No one redeemed. Okay, good. Then it was just probably the weird glitch. Okay, good. I'm happy. It looked for a moment like you guys just started going ham wire with the redeems. I would not know why would you do that. I'm trying, to keep everything nice and tidy. I could see you guys do that though, just to make it even more dying. And also, I am sorry about that. Why we don't have any sound? You know what? Let's add music for this. The volume is already quite high. I'm hearing it, but I don't... No, you guys aren't hearing it. Or... No, you aren't. Oh, that's the wrong one. I can't tell what you guys are hearing. You have something. Damn, why is everything so weird? Okay. Volume, move... Okay, you are writing. Okay, good. You are actually working. I am sorry about that. Apparently, for some reason, OBS died on me. For the UI not responding? It was very intriguing to get. So we'll see how things go better this time. I hope it's gonna stay alive. But you never know. But, okay, we should be fine, I think. We're gonna have... I'm trying to get everything up and running, as usually I try to prior set everything. And during stream when things die, it is not as... I need to just refresh everything, you know? Okay, that's... one. Why does it say we're still... Okay, that's 5. Okay, good. For a moment I thought YouTube didn't think we were live at all, which would have been problematic. Okay, but this should be fine. We have... Let's see if I can find the last one as well. Okay, there we go. It is absolutely starting becoming more problematic with all the streams. I'm fully aware of that, and I'm sorry that we've had one crash of the stream completely as we're going like this. It's absolutely not optimal. I don't necessarily think it is that my computer can't handle everything that we're getting on, because we're just adding more and more things, you know. We have added 2 new programs, but that shouldn't stop OBS from not responding with the UI. Okay, but I'm not so sure anymore. I'm too greedy. I'm a little greedy, but I'm greedy for you guys. I really want to give you the best, and sadly, I end up giving you something that's... Oh my goddess! 3-star? I don't think that's ever happened. I want to give you guys so much, and it ends up just overflowing the cup altogether. Celebration! I hope you're celebrating for you guys getting 3 stars, and not me dying on stream once again. Okay, yeah. Okay, I also want to go on this one. For a moment, I thought I would be able to write ocean. Well, I guess it's because I see O-C-E-N. I'm missing my one. A. But wouldn't that be a tad iconic? What do you mean icon is not a thing? Icon is absolutely a thing. Thank you. We have, yeah. Though I'm thinking we should possibly like switch out the games we utilize. I'm really happy that we have things like words on stream to actually fill in empty spaces when things go haywire, so I can, even though it's during stream, try to do some lightly error searching if it is worth it. And if it doesn't work, we can just let things go. The traffic cone right now only reminds me of Reanimal with the little crab thing underneath it that we absolutely did not take because we didn't know we could actually take them at the time. How many, though, of you guys have taken a cone and put it on your head? It is... Would you take a cone and color it like bluish and make it a wizard head instead? Like, it's just the perfect shape and very straight, very sturdy. Huh. Yuppers, you have done that? Or I do take it as responding to me because there's no Y in the word. You absolutely have a good eye for all of this, poet. I look at the word and I found it to be too few letters to even come up with anything. Wait. How many N? It's just 2. Okay. Okay, you just got invasion as well. I were first thinking innovation, but I were missing an N. Invasion is more doable. Okay, might just be me. When I see the word Visa, I thinking about a card, you know, but not the MasterCard, but still a debit card, a credit card. But Visa is also when you enter a country. A credit or debit card? Yeah. I assume the Visa in those situations doesn't stand for the same thing. But there's also a lot of different, you know, the same kind of word that applies to different situations, but mean completely different things. I am not completely... I never remember one of them. But enterprise resource planning. Enterprise resource planning is, you know, the shorting for that is ERP. ERP for me is erotic roleplay. So, when the first time I heard ERP, which actually was in, you know, a professional setting, oh boy, I were absolutely confused. I'm like, why are they talking about this? This is not appropriate for work? Why are we even bringing this up? It's like, oh, we're actually not talking about the same thing. And no, I did not utter myself in that discussion. So I were good. But I don't know if I were the one that would have been at fault. I probably would have, because, you know, it is still contextual. Well, hopefully consensual as well. Whoops. Why not? Why did no one of us get it? Do I just have to force it? Same mind. Well, I did bring up ERP. Can you blame me? Well, are we still going down that route now? Really? Are we not gonna let that go? But... You give me your tongue and see what happens. Or at least you're being sweet now.
Now jump in the water!
Hi, Marcelic, and welcome down. Oh, that's because B is fake. Oh, it was way too short. Oh well, at least we got someplace. So we are gonna be diving back into Slay the Princess then. I think that's fitting, and see how far we get this time. Why did we die last time as well? I don't remember at the moment. I were trying to get something done. Watch Streamon kick the other guy. Yeah, that's completely fine. We have it up on multiple places, you know. Okay, where is... Now when things also have technicality worked out for the better, it should be a lot better. Reach from the arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
I'm still listening to all the multiple voices I have applied to the same. Which still is, I hear the very whispering, very airy one behind it, making it sound more threatening than the other. School of Rock? Wait. Oh, it scrolled up to the earlier chats. That was why I suddenly reading about Jack Black again.
Marcelek 2012 Law wants to share the Teddy Have Sub gift badge. Told that's true. 1011 Fire, 1011 Love, 1011 Funny, 1011 DJ, 1011
Wait, I'm confusing. Teddy Have Sub gifted badge. Told that...
You feel something long and frigid.
I am one of those still, even though we have been here for 2 years, I still don't completely understand what everything means.
One long, frozen moment.
Straight.
And then it, she, the princess.
I can't tell if the bad would be for getting or gifting.
Your bones snap.
Why?
Pain
Ouch,
radiates
though.
up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it.
Deep cold flooding your veins. Why cold?
You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess.
Look at her crown now!
Steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear.
Oh, look at our cute feet! That's our cute feetsies.
But do you know how I feel?
Haha?
After forgiveness, I gave you a chance to make things right. I thought maybe you'd seen what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake.
But there was no knife.
Over. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
You gonna come with me? You wanna become one?
You get
Scaly feet? I like the scaly feet. You know, Okay, yes, I do have my own. I have my flippers, which is more than just scales.
I say we let
But
her do
these are...
something.
I think I like when things are, not the same as everything else. But isn't that also something that's very common? I don't know why the first thing that's popped up. I did see a recent video about discussing like when something is being told to you that is not something bad, but something that's actually meant in a positive way, and you take it as a positive way. I'm mostly actually talking about talking to bed, and you usually want there what you don't get outside of bed to switch it up, creating a more contrast to what it is normally. I like that normally, but also if something becomes too, not unpredicted, but too
There is
much of a norm being not a part of the norm, that's not necessarily the best way either.
there isn't a blade.
Exactly! The choice is, there wasn't a blade!
Do you have any specific ideas? I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Why? You are cold. Can you go and get her? You would probably fit together. Why did you blink? I unalived you, and then you unalived me. Water under the bridge, right? I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here, which is true. Would you possess me against my will make you any better than me? I don't think we can reason with her. If she is trapped in the mind of actually wanting to take us, she is not gonna listen to us trying to reasoning and convey her not to do it. We did try to hurt her though. I would say no to that, because the only reason why we even do this in the first place is because of the narrator. That's fine, I usually came here to free you. Though I kinda intrigued the struggle. I do wanna know, can't I just open the door for you? We tried to get several times. Sure, I did try to grab her, but I wanted to know if I could, try, see what works.
I don't think you get the magnitude of hatred that sits between us.
I don't, apparently.
I thought I had. Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Okay, now I'm getting unsettling with this. You forgot your yearly car checkup? Oh no, Teddy, I'm sorry. Okay, that's gonna be fun to take care of. She did say she didn't give permission to touch, and we still did it again. We did. We did. Which is, honestly, that's actually really bad of us. We shouldn't be doing that. If she says no, then there's absolutely no. Though she is touching us now. I can't. Okay, that's a very bad thing I'm going about. Don't follow that. She said no. That has nothing to do with us now. We haven't said no either to let her go. Like, tell her to not touch us. That's not an okay way to go about it. Okay. Do it.
Great! See you in a jiffy.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the
You become very thin, though.
proportions
I'm fascinating that your upper body is still intact.
ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face
And a little smooch.
yours, her neck cracking
Mwah.
softly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
Manifest a rock. Kiss on you all. Well, Teddy was the one that wanted a rockfish. Just, come on, manifest that rockfish now. Smack?
Crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the
Oh, we're trying to get the fish? I don't think there is no rockfish in it. But apparently there was a freaking whale. And yet it said we had gotten everything. I don't think we had ever gotten a whale before.
this.
Oh wait, the password is back. Now it's gone. Good. Well, a sailfish is kinda close, isn't it?
You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you
We got a sail now.
means that I and the rest of the world are out of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours?
Well, that's yours.
They're supposed to
Ours?
be blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us? Your vision fades.
It looks like she's gonna take a bite of our face, though. It annoys me, though, that, like no other, I haven't received a single reminder. That is annoying. I feel like they send so many ones all the time when it comes to renewal of the check for cars. At least in Scandinavia. Or maybe it's only Sweden. I technicality can't say for any other country. Oh, you can barely move our body?
Once again, fix
What if you are stuck? Can we control our body still, making your life a living hell? Because we know our body, we know our weaknesses,
you feel
and we can use it against you. Get up for her.
trapped in here? Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding.
Oh, yeah, because our phone,
Desperately leaning into
our
its
ankle is broken.
support. I'd beg you to resist, but you've already surrendered your will to her, haven't you?
No.
To get out of this hole. It's a new experience. You should try being possessed sometime.
Yeah, everyone should try that at some point. You can't knock it till you... Isn't that you can't knock it till you try it?
Your
Oh, that sounds so painful.
every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff.
You're right. The hero's being very quiet.
Bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world.
Okay, you know what? Maybe we should have a little notepad with us for which one of the voices that is with us at the moment. Or is that going too deep into this? I'm uncertain. We will dive back into Slay the Princess sometime, you know? At that point, hopefully we will remember to give the voices, you know, a list so we can remember who we have seen at that run.
Doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's
Keeps staying away. Scale and feathers.
just let her out.
We're pleading to the... We're pleading to the narrator, no?
Pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met. No, screw that.
Oh, you are pushing it away. You cannot describe me.
It really is, isn't it?
But why is that one hurting? The foot I get, but the hand, not so much.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
Oh?
Oh, he
We have taken the role of the narrator now?
I had a feeling you could deal with him for us. This is it then.
I think you are not giving yourself enough credit,
I
Princess.
just hope it's a way out.
What's on the other side? Makes sense. But you step outside the bound of the cabin, you feel another violent tear in your armor that cuts all the way down to your soul. You are once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body. From everything that isn't you.
We're us again. How interesting. We actually won, didn't we?
You sound really surprised, and everyone sounds kind of surprised at this.
What is happening to me?
You're being taken by the void. But you don't answer her before she's gone.
She's gone?
Returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it?
I have not yet understood what the mirror actually does. Like, there must be some place within the story that actually explains the mirror to us. What is in the, what is not in me. If we mistrust what we hear for, and always get scared. Explore. Go to the mirror, approach it.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different.
Final.
It's going
Why?
to do something to us. I can
It's a mirror. What's gonna do? Fall over? Hit you to the ground?
ignore the cowards. You have to look.
The voice feels small, distant as you approach. Gaze into the reflection. I like that this is still the mouse that we are using. Even though it's not just straight up, which it makes it even better. But it is still the same kind of point. Way do we do it? Or wither. I feel like we look the same though every time we gaze into it. Quiet once again. I like this. I like that it slides over each other. You're at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Because everything takes a form of what, is at the moment. Everyone shapes to conform to the reality that's then and there. When the reality shifts, even so is by looking away. That's what happens. And if mouse fade depends on if we have a blade or not. If we have the blade in the hand.
All of me is
I
changing.
think I've thought about it, but not like explicit, said it out loud. Because I remember I've seen it. That makes sense, and that's also really cool. And yet the rest of me is still the same. You can't be contracting. How can you stand there? How many times I go back? At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? You know that's the end of this once you finish. No? We know what happened to the world we live. That's a good
My
question.
perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen.
But we haven't. I have seen a version of it, just as you have seen yours.
And my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart.
That's very sad. When she got betrayed to the point of giving up everything she thought she could rely on, getting the feeling of being forced to survive all by herself in solitude, loneliness. That sounds like a miserable existence. This saddens me. But this part, when reflecting upon everything,
She isn't alone anymore.
I'm happy for her. But it doesn't take away that she has already had a rough life. What do you want to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
True. You don't want to be told. You'd rather have someone taking the initiative, thinking. The gift implies, in my opinion, is not the item by itself, but the thought behind it, that effort and energy and time were put into bringing you joy from someone else voluntarily. That's the greatest gift. Not the thing you give them. That's just the representation of the effort and thought. And honestly, the matter, the value you have to them.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and tells me new secrets.
You like giving smiles as gifts? Smiles is a gift. To what I think is loyalty. Loyalty is scars. Scarce, not scars. But just time. Reliability. Things that's not very easily wrapped in a box. You don't have any preferences on how you like to change or grow.
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets.
Sadly not. Sometimes it might be fun though.
Is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
Might. Not necessarily. You don't have to force yourself to like something. But it's not your obligation to like it either.
And yet my waters flow.
You are in a box?
Its bustle
You want me to wrap you up? Is that what you're saying?
can describe
Want me to hand you over to someone else?
There is no love
I'd rather not.
in my multitude.
Well, I guess I could shoot you in the box and just keep it closed. I need to do that still. I need to be able to keep you guys, not necessarily in a box, but at least in a jar. Or the visible representation of you guys going down.
I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
What do you mean, none of it? Because you have changed?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to
A jar of shame? No, a jar of dirt!
even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul. It changes me,
Oh, I didn't look what I actually chose.
nor does it make me care for you any less.
And guess what's inside?
Make you
A heart.
Do you resent me?
Dirty shame? Oh, absolutely. Probably a lot of dirt on you guys. Just digging a bit, and we probably can pull up extra spicy ones. Hopefully not. I really hope you guys haven't done anything bad. It makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Or empathy. You don't want to be giving... That's what I'm saying! I am locking you up. You are not escaping this. Who put a skeleton in your closet? I did. Well, I guess I put you in the closet with the skeleton. Okay, how many more?
We will know when we near our destination.
We still haven't gotten the doll to my awareness.
Remains your choice when all is said and done. Then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt to destroy me.
Boney. That's not my fault. Okay, let's go back.
Here, when it is time for us to meet again.
Anyway, it reminds me trapped in your midst. Well, rather than being left abandoned again.
You're on a path.
Yeah, it is kind of what they're taking. They're digging very deep in all the different... I don't know if it's personality or how someone changed depending on the outcome. But it's going deep into the different subjects.
You're here to slay her.
It kind of feels like I recently did buy another game for myself. I were not thinking of playing it on stream, but it's... Let's see if I can get the name of it. It's one of those games that's supposed to be a personality test. It's Refined Self, the personality test game. I kind of feel like it's kind of similar to this, though instead of showing you as the self personality test shows you what kind of individual you are, this is basically showing what kind you can be. The reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up. Want to draw off Mark. Viva Revolution. Are we having more coziness? Thank you, Teddy. Turn around, leave. Silent, continue cabin. I don't want the Viva la Revolution. But damn, guys. Okay, I need to open the second one. Now we're going back to, once again, favorites, which is the pink grapefruit. Because pink grapefruit is absolutely one of the best fruits. So, cheers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's. What are you talking
about the end.
Okay, let's deny it.
No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
What is the end of the Earth? Is the end of the Earth actually the Earth imploding, stop ceasing to exist? Or is it just... I want to say the human race mostly ceasing to exist. But how can a princess locked away in the basement and the world?
Linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Can we just leave her in the basement? I think we've tried to do it before, but she usually ends up stabbing us in the back. Certain else no longer is here to take those reins. Hopefully you do that, Iron Fang. Keep me moist. You know, I don't want to dry out. I need my skills to be wet. Unaliving a princess seems kind of bad, though.
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a...
No, but we're having a princess right now that you're trying to get us to slay.
...is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Hopefully a monarch actually contributes too. You know, have everything run as it's supposed to be. Do I get some sort of word? Look, I go to the heart. If she's bad, she's maybe well said it, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had a chance to meet her.
I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But
slay, queen, slay.
Hear her out. She could easily trap you in her web of lies, and the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
That's completely fine.
Is doomed. So sure, go. Talk to her.
Let's talk to her.
Turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess.
I have forgotten to check. I know we have the hero.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
See to the cabin. Is it the only hero we have at the moment?
The interior of the cabin is almost...
Do we want to take the blade now? Technicality, I think we want to take the blade and then say no.
Painted in a fine layer of dust. The blade is your implement.
Okay, let's take the blade first.
You take the blade from the table.
And yeah, now we have the blade. Pointy. Can try to pick the lock.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds
It's me.
dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Just checking in with you. Hey, I think I'm here to unalive you. Say hi. Let her know that we're here.
Don't be a stranger.
Thank you for the headbutt.
It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her
I
wrist.
started to wonder, like, she is
Binding her to the fire.
very, very slim, very malnourished.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task.
Just someone's beauty doesn't make them a threat or not, you know?
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Well, that's what he told me. What would you think? I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Yeah, I'm for that.
How reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
Let's do that. Let's listening to her.
Don't you dare.
Yes, let us there.
We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her.
No, let's drop the blade. Drop it. Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with it.
Ouch.
Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Okay.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
What? Why is it awkward? It's only awkward if you make it awkward. Yeah, it's... No. No. We're not coming on to anyone. How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? Don't be accusing. Okay, let's do the small talk. What's your name? What's your name, princess?
Hesitates before answering.
Angie, welcome in! How are you doing? Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it immensely.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
In all honesty, this might come off as incredibly cold, but I have interacted with my country's royalties, and this is actually what you are supposed to use them. Depending on if it's the first time you have talked to them. If the first time you address them, it's your Royal Highness. After that, then you can say Your Highness. So she is not wrong with going about this. This is actually the correct term with the royal protocol to interact with the royalty. So she is actually not cold, even though she seems very arrogant with the voice, the posture. But she is actually correct.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Thank you so much, Shanyi. It is formal, which is how it's supposed to be, for the better or for the worse. It's not awkward, it's not relation. Do you know why I'm here?
Do you?
No, that's what I'm asking. They say, it's not a lie, I want to say no, they say you're supposedly to end the world, but that doesn't give me any context. You're apparently going to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Why not?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
You realize you have a habit of actually overly formal when I'm getting uncertain around people, even those I know well. Are you going around to people saying, "Oh, Your Majesty," or more, "Yes, sir," "No, ma'am"?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
What is a long time?
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the
And we've only had a hero, to my awareness.
here, chained to a wall. Have they told you why I'm allegedly
Yes, sir. No, sir.
dangerous?
No, ma'am? She looks so tired, though. It's not defeated, just exhausted. What are you going to do if I let you out? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. Yes, I do prefer to trust others, which I
Ending
probably
the
shouldn't.
world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
That's fair, but the chances of her destroying the world, or the risk, is not as high, because we're not talking about, having the red glowing button in the middle of the control panel, which is for some reason the destroy the not the universe, but destroy the facility button.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
It is?
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
That's why I'm asking you.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point.
Why would you be killing me? Is it a way of self-defense for you to survive as someone is threatening your life?
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
I can tell you that I've led a quiet life in the woods.
But you don't really know me, do you?
No, that's what I'm trying to understand.
Really be worth in a situation like this.
She's right.
That's not for me to decide, is there?
Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
That doesn't make it a trust. Trust would mean that we have some kind of background, some kind of rely upon. In this case, it's a gamble, which is not the same.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
The problem is also, when it comes to this, it could be different people, it could also be the very same. But we don't know that either.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk.
Exactly!
And lose everything. All for the sake of one person. And a subjugating monarch, no less.
I said so! Called it! Okay, let's coming on to me, just to have it added.
Any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Thank you, I like that. Because everything has a relationship to each other. Even if we're talking a distance relationship, to the degree of just one atom in between. That's a relationship. Point A compared to point B. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Fine. Thank you for the information. How would you get out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around.
But I thought the door was open.
Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Slice off your hand.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting. Right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, we're talking enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Okay. No, we're not gonna slay her. I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other while I decide what to do. Or leave her there. We don't have leave as an option. We can get her out, or we can get to know her, making it less of a risk. Because even though we are also getting to know her, she is also getting to know us. When you have a name to a face, you become more attached.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
At least one is keeping her locked away.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you...
Why do you want? Can't you tell us that?
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make...
Why do you become so sinister, though? I don't like, because there is a little switch in there. From being indifferent to now being threatening, because she doesn't want to get stayed locked behind. I wouldn't want to get locked up for eternity. Eternity, in my opinion, is a curse. Very deeply... Basically the worst jail you ever could get. The worst sentence. someone could bestow upon you. MPD? What is MPD? Miku something dance? Like she has split personality. I don't think it has split personality. I just think it's not that she's slipping, but just tired of pretending. Examine the chains.
Oh, for the love of...
Good. I'm glad you've come to your senses.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
I would like the wall to break. Would have been fun.
Far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful.
Where?
They locked the princess away down here, intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
If there isn't a key, do you have an idea besides cutting you out? Let's see if there is a key.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Try the door's not gonna help.
But it's locked from you're here to slay the princess and you.
Let me out.
And please are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again.
Okay, we have
You make
nothing
your
to
way
do
back
than go
to the
bottom.
bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
But I don't like to do like I'm supposed to do.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Who is everyone?
I heard
Just like Odysseus is nobody? Who is everybody?
the knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Ouch.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Against your better judgment,
I hate this kind of thing. That looks too
just above
hurt.
the massive,
Ouch.
unyielding chain,
Ouch.
you cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter.
In all honesty, she didn't have to cut off the arm. Isn't it technicality? Depends on how hard, how tight it is. That you only need to dislocate your thumb and then can slide it off?
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
There's a locked
No,
door.
we won't have any of that. The
Yeah, for sure. So that was a completely unnecessary move, just for the drama.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Why?
This isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
I hate that. Warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Where do we have? We have
The
resist.
blade. Move the blade.
We can move it. We can move it in a circle. We can do a little dance. We can do like the not slay your dragon. Train your dragon? Why? Help! Dreamwork. The dragon tame a dragon. What's? Let's train you. How to train your dragon? How to train your dragon? We can use the blade to draw a little. I don't know, a little smiley face in the ground.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you?
Yes, how to train your dragon. Exactly.
Nice. I'll make this quick.
No.
Steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe
Now we're
I'll
gonna-
see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end. isn't it?
The narrator ruined it for... He did, very much.
Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth.
The prisoner. We got to chapter 2, though.
Path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Let's go. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning. She will lie.
And
She
she will
will do
everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Don't believe a word she
She
says.
says.
Yes, don't believe a word she said.
We're skeptic!
Take the knife and do what you're supposed to.
Did you just say wink out loud?
That's kind of cute, though.
Wink.
Okay, I like skeptics. I like skeptic very much.
Clown and focus on the princess.
No, I want to focus on skeptic. Hi there, Wink. I hope you're having a good time.
The cabin
Wink.
is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon.
Okay, I don't want to bring
Attempt to illuminate
the sword, the needle, the dagger down.
Thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table
You are?
bolted to the floor, a pristine blade.
I can't remember what you're responding to. You have only seen people wink at you when they're said sussy things. I haven't said anything sussy. Okay, you want me to do it as well? Okay, sure. Wink? No, sussy wink? Sussy wink? Sussy wink? Is that sussy enough for you?
The blade is your implement.
Or you were supposed to said sus only. It's close enough. It's close enough. Okay, I'm sorry. Sus things. Sus things wink. Sus things wink. Sus things wink. There. Happy now. Just take the blade. No, exit the basement. What? Poet! Stop what? Enter the basement. Before you do anything. Okay, there.
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade.
Why?
We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
What? Skeptic! I like you!
What if she, I don't know, turns it against us? Which I'm bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner.
Yes, I'm sure.
Skeptic!
She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it to her. Which you won't be doing because she's an existential threat to the entire world.
But I want to listen to Skeptic because I do want to get on Skeptic's side, but I don't want to take the blade.
Okay. I'm trusting you.
Cheers. Don't they get to say in here? What's the big idea? Okay, I do want to ask that.
Yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We
Take the
knife as
knife.
we go.
Okay.
Wonderful. You do exactly that, sweeping the blade from the table.
Have I gotten thorns yet? Why would I have gotten thorns? You think, like, I don't see any thorns. Not at all. Why would I have gotten thorns? I got my feet. Thorns is one of the princesses. No, we haven't gotten her. I like the witch! The witch is the best! The witch is the best princess.
Don't worry about it. We have a knife.
The wicked west of the witch. Now that's I. I am not the witch. The witch is the princess. The princess is the witch. Thorns is the evolution of the witch. I can't remember what happened. I haven't gotten that. We might have.
You don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving on.
The father's daddy. No, he's not the daddy of ours. He's not the daddy of mine. He can be your daddy. You were a lot into this sir thing. You can have him.
Torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
The thorn is one of your favorites as well.
harsh.
I really want to get to the doll.
The stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs.
So the only reason I know about it is because I've looked at the achievements.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first?
You walk down the stairs.
Oh, poor thing! What was supposed to be locked up there?
Collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chain. Should we be worried about?
You look so cute, though.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall?
Exactly.
In a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
What an
I was thinking it might be a leg, but that would have been much easier. What if she would be a Naga?
thing in my heart.
Or a Lamia that it was supposed to go for, you know, both feet? Because if it would just be 1 feet, then it's gonna be a very awkward position. 2 feet, then she would be hanging like a hammock. Is she gonna lock us up here? I'm not sure I need to do much for anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just... Leave the princess in the basement. No, sit with her. In this case, she'll be laying 6 feet under. No!
Step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close.
Her hand looks very squared. Oh, it is a square here, but also her finger looks kinda squared. Or technically, those two look combined. For a moment, like, wait, how many fingers she has? She does have 5.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where you were... sit where you were told to sit. Let's her give some
Do as she
distance.
asks and sit on the floor. Still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Oh, I don't like this. Not locked up shut like this. This gives me the creeps. I am basically thinking of trafficking, which I really don't like. I've been here before. Am I the only one remembering this? No, we're gonna... What happened after I unalived last time? The other chain of the wall. Who is that for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
I was actually thinking she might put it on us.
Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Why? Okay, what happened after I expired?
Oh, are we talking about that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But sure, I'll fill you in. Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Okay, so nothing that we haven't missed.
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
Well, she's locked here, down in the basement. There's definitely not a lot of light coming in. So she has definitely gotten less light than we have. Even though I would believe it's more to be moonlight. Moon rays than anything. It's not like light, it's not sun.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
So you've already been here. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has
Moonbeam.
complicated things.
Yes.
It's complicated things how?
I kind of would like, when it comes to moon, you know, you get tanned in the sun. I do like this theory of it being reversed in the moon. That you're getting paler if you would be moon bathing compared to sunbathing.
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
It's not the second, it's I don't know how many chances we've gotten.
A contingency for what?
It's a second level evocation spell for druids. Did you become paler?
Failing. Obvious.
Trying to make someone an albino?
It means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else. I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Thank you.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
Would it?
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
Wait, now you are... What does it matter for the narrator if he is not our original? Is it just that he wants to slay the princess, he has a job of getting us to do it, but it becomes harder the further of narrators we have met prior?
That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't.
Poor thing.
Get it? It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
Isn't that also a very common thing? When it comes to the discussion of... I don't know if I should call it time travel, but I assume you have come across the question of if you would travel back in time to, say, the age where you were 5, but remain all the memories you had in your previous timeline. If you would go about it differently. And I feel like a lot of people do like the thought of having regained or kept the knowledge. But is that actually worth it? That gives you so much, I wouldn't call it meta knowledge, but it gives so much doubt, and you might even go mad. What if you are so certain this outcome happened because I did a certain thing in my previous life, and you either do the reverse or do the same with a different outcome because there was a factor in it that you were not aware of? You're gonna become mad at some point, or you're trying to achieve a goal that you had before because you really wanted. Say that you met someone, you had a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, maybe a child, but you cannot regain that specific detail again.
Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
I do prefer when all the cards is on the
The
table.
more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
Hinges on your having perfect information. Why though? This doesn't tell. I guess he absolutely. The narrator have more information than we do. But he is also gambling here. But that's the thing, you will never know what the alternative would have been, because that alternative doesn't exist.
I won't.
Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
I'm not daydreaming, we're talking about scenarios that technicality doesn't matter, at least not in the moment, because they don't make a difference. They're just hypothetical. I don't think inspecting shackles is gonna do us anything. You asked about my intentions earlier. What did you mean by that? I think I'm gonna leave you here, actually. You're not much of a threat to anyone locked up. Okay. What did you mean by our intentions?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it?
Ask skeptical! I wanted to leave it upstairs!
There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical removal.
You have it around your head this time, though.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
I feel... was it the... Oh, there's another... About... there's a song about a king. Oh, I've completely forgot. I have it on my tip. I have it on the tip of my tongue. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. That's the melody. Divorced, beheaded, and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. I can't remember what king they're talking about.
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
Why would delusional make her untrustworthy?
Could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
What is your interest? Give me the information. You didn't notice your head is in the shackles too?
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
Oh, I want to see you work with your hands.
She would have to cut her head off, right?
She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't.
Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario.
She bluffing she can disarm you.
Disarm you.
Even if that would be the case, if you want to go by that, she is still locked to the wall. If we just back off, as she wanted us to keep a distance, sure, she could throw the knife at us, but the chances of her hitting... I'm not gonna say she's hitting a very lethal organ is gonna be, like, slimmer. But, like, sure, we could bleed out if she would to be hitting, like, hit us a good shot in the neck. Or somewhere else we would bleed out more considerably.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons
She
are
might be able to
she
escape
might
and
use it to escape
end the
at any
world.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
The pros are that we can't trust him. Possibly even more than we can't trust
Still is against the narrator. I do like Skeptic with that.
something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own way.
Yeah, they could be playing each other with us being the pawn. What if the princess doesn't need to be the villain? She could still be not the protagonist, but the damsel, while the narrator being the villain, and we are just being the knight, the pawn that they're sending between each other, basically like a messenger. You realize that I have so much reason to destroy. No, give me your weapon. I want to see what she does. I can't cut you out. I'm not going. No, I don't want. Still not trust. Deal with it. Cut her out. No, we're not gonna cut her out. Okay, give her the weapon then. I want to see what she does.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I
Yes!
you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
You tried
No.
this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you?
Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world. Right? Or tried to take over everybody.
What? What did... Huh?
Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your
You would-
hand and do it ourselves.
You would love one another voice if you
Dying
don't like
again.
them there.
But
Wait,
do.
you would love one another voice. Is one another one of the hero?
A little. I think you got your point across. Fine. You slide.
That sounded like an iron pipe and not a knife.
The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Pulls up her hair, smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing?
Slicing?
She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
Huh? Watch, I guess. I don't dare look away of what's gonna happen.
As she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly.
Oh.
As it, I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that?
Huh. So that's her play.
What do you mean, what's her play?
She isn't dead yet.
Finally, you hear a snap.
Ouch.
Eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment.
I'm stunned.
Eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half wink.
Once again. Wink? Sus wink?
Her head twists. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head.
Ooh,
And
look at the
tears and
bone. Also like yellowish.
completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet. Oh no, oh no, oh no. What did
Is this becoming the Headless Horseman?
Please
But the Headless
don't
Princess?
put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead.
Just close them. That's gonna make it a tad better.
So I guess that's it. What a way to go.
I hate this. Come
No sus wink wank. Why? Why can't I do that? Wink? Wink?
Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
I don't
What's the
have
angle?
an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you could
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down.
That's
Let's
good.
keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of reason. She's left us with this dangling thread. I need
What is that? This thing?
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy.
Why is the narrator very much positive for this? Oh, I don't like this, because now we can either take the princess with us. Let's take her with us.
Ugh, fine.
Like Medusa.
Pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
Did you see that?
It's Richard.
I've sworn she moved.
She didn't. She's dead.
It could just be, you know, muscle twitches still.
It's not. Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you.
Wait,
All
are we doing exactly what she wants now because we're taking her with us out?
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
But
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead,
Well played.
are you happy now?
this is the end of the world, isn't it? At least there was at least the time to experience it, what should happen.
This is what she wanted, yeah.
Over? You see, God,
We're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe
just
it
the
was
end.
just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you. So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
I believe you. You don't have that much, you know, heat in the remaining of what's left of you. We will probably have to replay it to get to chapter 3.
she's gone. Where did she go? And is that a mirror?
That's why I become very worried about the two intersection of leaving her or not. My thought was, if we would leave her, she would backstab us, as that feels the majority of situation she does. So I didn't want that to be the case, and then I thought taking that with us would take that away.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Absolutely, Iron Fang. Don't worry about it. This is gonna be the last one. We're just gonna finishing this one up. We've still been going for quite a bit of time. Listen to the reflection. Silence as you reach forward your wand once again. This makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Okay, we're not like degrading or becoming mush this time. Though we are more skin and bone than previously. Long quiet once again. Is it gonna be ahead? No. Approach. This was gonna be left of her then.
There's a world beyond
Okay.
the endless walls of the long quiet. Where do you know it will find out there?
Do you know there's 3 stars and there are people, I think. At least there are supposedly people. I think that about people out there. Do you think that we are real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Wait, now I get because what nothing is an idea that dwells. Nothing exists only when there is something that can be removed. So nothing cannot exist without the removal of something. What do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Would you? Or maybe. If you knew how you will become, then you could already become it. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is cold and cynical.
Why?
She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart.
Why? Wait. I think we need the next level to understand this. This one is cold and cynical. Because I feel that this cold and cynical should be the same as the one previous when she needed to take command to survive. But I don't get why this one gets it.
Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
She can be in her feminine energy. Trees and stars and people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day.
They are gonna freeze.
Like us. They do not last.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator and he wants me to unalive you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessel had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Yes. He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. I know he does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He does. When I find him, you and I are finally going to have an answer. When I find him, I'm going to unalive him. He does, but you're keeping that to yourself.
It's nice to be with someone whose thoughts I can never know as mine.
How many more Nestles do you need?
One. Whatever you bring me next
Oh?
will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
Ooh, we got one more we need to take then. This is the last one, then there's anything you would like. No, there's also talk of the gift. Not going back. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here. Waiting.
That makes me kind of sad. But I also don't like endings. I want things to continue. I really like the thought of something living forever, but nothing does. The last one was just our inside thought, so we didn't say to her that we thought about the narrator. Okay. That makes sense. But this,
On a path.
my lovely people,
And at the end of that,
whoops, was Slay the Princess once again. Okay, it was good to dive into, and we still got 2 new princesses, with, in all honesty, I really didn't thought we would. Because last time we played, we just got the same ones. So this was a very fun turn of event. We are gonna continue Project Songbird on Sunday. But maybe we should look into continuing Slay the Princess next Wednesday as well, to see if we can get that one last princess and see what that does us. But I do hope you're all having a great continuous of the week. I'm gonna see if we are able to do a little raid. Let's do it. Okay, I have someone we should raid. There are tens of different princesses, and many of them are in chapter 3. I believe you. I am having definitely a hard time reaching to chapter 3. Which is also kind of good, because then it means that we have a lot more to go to. Okay, let's see if... Okay, yes. Okay, we are gonna do a raid from here on. And I hope you have a fantastic continuous week. And I'll try to see if I can add some extra spice to it all. Each princess is a different kind of hard to deliver. I believe you. That comes across a lot more thought. It is a very deep game, which is very thinking. Like, it's intriguing to see how different paths come, how different personalities develop of different scenarios. Even though it's basically the same start, the same base, but it all takes so many different turns. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for all the support. You guys are amazing, and I can't be any happier to have you guys here. Thank you for making it all, and I'll catch you later. Until then, bye-bye.